may be difficult to see on this, but you'll see that this head is projecting most of its water over this infested area. If you go and review this area and a lot of those voided areas like this one, you'll see that that's where a lot of your infestation is taking place. In the areas where the irrigation actually lands, the more moist areas, normally more healthy. This area of infestation here, also the areas where your irrigation is landing, normally the healthier areas. The areas where it is shooting over without any redundant patterns making up for that void are your more infested areas. To demonstrate the importance of moisture control in the soil, you'll want to look at the edge of your property, and on your end where it's, even in the drier pockets where it's slightly watered, you're having some infestation, you go over your property line and it's massive infestation. It's more massive there because of the drier soil, which is a strong encouragement for infestation. Areas of irrigation that actually hit that wall right there create overly wet spots that are also attractive to moles. You want even moisture, not overly dry next to overly wet. That's extremely attractive for moles. You'll notice that these hills are being undershot by that head and undershot by that head. Same with those over there. Irrigation is set to such a stream that it's not having an even application. It's distributing most of its water to a very small area within the radius, leaving the infested areas being the dry areas. As we discussed, most of your infestation is happening in these drier areas of each zone. This irrigation head is shooting right over these infested patches, being a major contributor. Same thing with the infestation here. Your head is projecting over all this area, and it's happening in almost all occurrences of infestation that I've seen yet. Beds are naturally difficult because irrigation normally isn't set properly. This one, as you see, it was actually buried. But once I freed it up, it's doing 180 degrees in probably a 320, 270 area. I know that you don't want irrigation probably in there, but that area is staying dry all the time, is likely to remain infested. We're an area at least attracted to moles. And the kind of irrigation where you get an enormous amount of drip, creating extremely wet, next to blocked areas, creating extremely dry, still remains susceptible. So just be aware of this in your beds, and if you want to roll some soaker hose through there, that can be a good idea. This zone has a lot of redundancy, and they're misted pretty well. So there's, even though it's a hill which is susceptible, there's no infestation there. However, at the end of that zone, where this one shoots over, right here, is where you have a void that isn't hit by redundant patterns, and that's where the moles are interested. I suspect we'll see more through here as well.